Hi Taurus, this is your forecast for the month of February 2017. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, or Taurus Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited my site before, you'll need to clear your browser's cache for the schedule button to function properly. Now, the fourth week you have the Hanged Man, and so it seems as if there is now a lull by the end of this month. I want to mention also that in the prior month, the Three of Pentacles is that week is very important simply because you have a number 3 card falling in the third week. So there is some stressed emphasis on that idea of assistance and teamwork that is important. Now, again, by the fourth week, you have the Hanged Man. So there's a lull. Things are hanging in limbo. Things are not moving forward, probably in the way that you want. Maybe you met with others, or you got some information and you've gained some type of understanding that now lends itself to a new perspective for you. Could be that you're taking your time, or you're testing something out. You're taking a new angle on something, or you're readjusting. Maybe what has occurred ended up with you making a break from the past and you're letting go of something. Could have been something unexpected, some kind of a domestic or career change. You may have been changing your mind, or somebody may be changing their mind, but there is the possibility that someone has surrendered to the opposing viewpoint while releasing their own personal will. So this is a week where it's going to be very, very important for you to be objective. Now, if you recall, in the second week, you were unyielding in your position, possibly. But this is a week for you where you realize you may have to let go of some things. And the more objective you can be, the better off and the more you stand to gain. So this new perspective that you've gained is giving you the possibility to make peace with the past and whatever has happened, so that you can move forward and reevaluate your goals for the future. Whatever it is, because there's a lull, it's going to require you to be more patient, more persevering, and more focused. So, given what has occurred in the rest of the month, you're now able to make some realistic decisions in order to achieve your goals. And what's helping you is keeping this peaceful state of mind. So if you had a setback, a disappointment, a delay, then you're going to be okay as long as you maintain that sense of composure. Now, you may have been trying to gain an advantage in such a way where now people are going to try to call you out. They're going to play the guilt card. They're going to manipulate your emotions. If you were acting with integrity and doing what you know you should have, you can turn your head from that. Don't allow them to try to manipulate your emotions that way. What you do need to be mindful of this week, though, is making sacrifices in ways that do not serve you. Being the martyr for the cause because inside you feel a sense of guilt, or they somehow have gotten to you with the guilt card. And so once again, you're folding, you're following the path of least resistance, you're giving in to a situation, even though you know you're going to come out on the short end of the stick. So this could be a week where, you're trying not to deal with your emotions. You're hiding your frustration. And what happens is it ends up playing out in other situations, being resentful toward people, or, getting involved in a resentful way with situations where it's unwarranted, uncalled for, because you're not dealing with the true root of the issue. So this is going to be a week where every time you let something pass you by, any loose end that you don't address, it's going to crop up for you in some other form or fashion. Now, you may be very motivated to move in a better direction. You know what you need to do on a very deep soul level. You know the direction you need to be headed in. And yet, somehow, you fall back on those old habits, those old attitudes, and you let yourself get taken again. So this is a week to open up to your higher self. Whatever has happened, it's probably born out of some type of uncertainty, some kind of disappointment, maybe even some deceit on the part of someone, and you're now grappling with that. So this is a week of coming to terms with some knowledge, some truth, and seeking an inner peace. This could be a week where you need to get some spiritual guidance.